Well, strike the iron while it's hot. There is nobody in protecting Lydia Phrygia, so I can attack it. Grab all of these units. Who do I make my strategos? I mean, I don't have a choice. It has to be Yes, Tlepolemos. Suddenly I have to take this sour-faced guy for something useful. He's going to be Strategoi 1. Going to give him all of these. I'm giving him the Royal Army, that's a big responsibility. Send to PTO Stratego 1. Then I'm deploying him here. He's going to march over there. But first, I need to pay for this. It's going to cost 3 for every single unit I'm sending. Am I correct? Land campaign. Master cost, yes, for each unit pay supply cost. Minus 3 talents to kings for first unit. Yes, so kings actually do get a bit of a discount, but we don't have a discount, so I'm sending him with 3 units. Game, can I please separate these tokens? No, I can't. Okay, I'm paying 9 for this campaign. Not sure why I'm paying 9, actually. You know what, I'm going to leave one of them behind, because I don't really need them for sieging. So I'm going to pay 6. 19 minus 6, 13. Which one do I keep? Hello, can I? I'd like to separate them, please. Okay, yes. Hello? Okay, I'll separate the Royal Army. You two go there. I'll put the Royal Army back. It's too prestigious for you. Now we're here, and we get campaign options. Do I want to ravage this place? Because ravaging gives me... What does ravaging gives me? Collect 3 talents per unit in Strategos' force, capped by full tax value of satrapy. Full tax value is 4. 3 per unit. Well, I have 2 units here. Yes, each train is a special land unit, so it counts. They're going to take part in the plunder. I don't need to roll for plunder, so I'm just going to take 4 talents, and I'm going to ravage this place. We're going to take, gain 4 talents. Right, we made some profit. The army almost feeds itself, and then we're going to roll not 4 dice, but 3 dice, because I used one of my campaign options against this. What was his siege rating, by the way? I never checked that. It's 2, but he has a siege engine, so it's going to be 3. 6, 5, and 1. Okay, I get 1 hit. Wait a second. Okay, so with a 1, I could actually take the stronghold of, what's the name? Sardes. Okay, Sardes. I could take it. The problem is that, when somebody takes a stronghold which has 2 flags on it, they get 1 point of renown. I think this is actually here. Renown points. Yes. Capture +1 for capture of -2 a stronghold city by siege. Man. Do I want this? We can take any other city, and that will give us just presence in this area and allow us to do diplomacy, and later would be able to campaign starting from here, just use it as a sort of springboard. I am going to regret this. But fuck it. We are going to... Man, this game has high intrigue. No, I'm not letting him take Saudis. He has 4 intrigue. If he gets 1 point of renown, it's going to be 4.5. It's going to round to 5. He's gonna murder someone. So instead, we are just going to take this. Place. Yes, Ptolemy Garrison. That's it. I don't like my generals. Slightly afraid of them. Who is coming next? Yes, Seleucids. What are they going to do? They have problems. They're not in control of their core. Yeah, we know what's going to happen. I just need to figure out who are they going to send. I think it's going to be Antipatros. For some reason. Yes, it's going to be Antipatros. Going to be Strategoi number 2. Is going to take... Is going to take the military colonists from Mesopotamia. And we're going to drop his marker over here. And he's going to put down the revolt in Babylon. Oh, by the way, places in revolt, even if they are free places, you cannot do diplomacy with them. But revolts do burn out eventually. Right, so he's rolling... You know, they're not controlling this place. Technically, he's going to ravage. Yeah, they will plunder. This is not a place they control. Well, I don't know. Well, let's just drop this here. Let's see what happens. Right, 4 dice. He has the siege rating of 2. He has no siege engine. He doesn't need one. Yes, okay. Delete. It's back to Seleucid Garrison. So this is the entire turn for Seleucid, just putting down rebellions and trying to take back what they already own. Oh, no, they also did diplomacy. Okay, next, I need to check whether Philip is going to strike a deal with Macedon. Does it trigger? Let's see if it's 1 or 2. No, it's not going to happen. So, let's see what Macedon's going to do. He rolls an 8 again. Trigger pending event or leader special ability. Do they want to trigger any of this? I mean, we've already done that. We've checked that. So, it's going to be something else. It's going to be an envoy action. 7, Macedon at peace. It's going to be Macedon Periphery. Macedon Periphery is big. Where do I start to look? 3. Macedon target to Macedon Periphery is going to start with Thrake. It's going to do an envoy action in Thrake. There is a valid target for that. Yes. So, who is going to do it? I don't think they have much choice. Arathos cannot do this, he can only do his envoy here. Boeotia, Euboea, and Peloponnesus. So it'll have to be either Philippos or Taurion. It's going to be Taurion, it's going to be Chief Minister. Right. Going to roll 2 dice, and hopefully roll 3... at least. Or less. 5 and a 1. Ooh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Can he flip my garrison? Diplomatic rating of 3, garrison gives me -3. No, he cannot. He's too bad for this, even with a 1. But he can flip. There's one place he can flip. He's going to take Macedon alliance. Yes. Okay, that was a turn. Now let's see what Rome's going to do. Rome. Limited war, they're doing diplomacy, they have a ship out. Nothing. Oh, I don't think Rome is going to conquer Illyria. Right, let's put this card away. Hannibal's War 2 brings Second Punic War to the next step. Apply text of new step. Step +1. Step 3, Hannibal at the gates. Hannibal captures Rome and wins, does he? Okay, he does this on a roll of 6, plus apply DRM +1 for every troop sent on reinforcements through event alliance with Hannibal. Unfortunately, no one's actually sent any troops. So let's see. If it's a 6... If it is a 6, Rome belligerents cannot be higher than low. Okay, let's... Yes, I drop this to low? Let's roll. If it's a 6, Hannibal wins the Second Punic War and Rome is going to be out of the game. It's a 4. No luck this time. But, there is a card in the deck that allows a reroll on this. So, let's stay tuned. Transfer one random face-down mercenary from Aetolia, Epeiros, Peloponnesus, or Crete. Well, there is only one random face-down unit. He is going to... this pad. Hannibal's War event, no DRM. Yes, mercenaries who go here through this, they just disappear, and they're going to stay there until the end of the war, but they don't add to the die roll modifier. This goes out of play. Next. Aetolians ally with Rome. Oh yes, Aetolians like Rome. Under the pressure of Philippus V and his Achaean allies, the Aetolian League looks for allies to the west. Place Roman alliance marker in Aetolia. What next? Place Roman alliance markers in every aligned place in Aetolia, Epeiros, Thessalia, and Boeotia, Euboea. Okay, Rome, I think, got off easy. They just lost this place. If Roman agenda is Illyricum, set it to Greece. Ooh, this is kind of bad. Step +1. Keep it on limited war. So, is it Greece, limited war? Aha. Interesting. Yeah, so basically at this point, Rome has expanded its scope of operations from Illyria to Greece. And anyone who is in Greece may become the target for Roman invasion now. Unfortunately, I do have like a little presence in Greece. I have this one stronghold here. This may be enough to trigger them. But also, you may notice that the next Roman agenda is going to be Orbe. That is when Rome starts pondering the orb. It's going to happen, and it's not going to be nice. Right, so we've done this. How to play. Next card. Roman atrocities. Roman brutal behavior towards captured cities and defeated enemies shock the Greeks. If Rome is at war with any kingdom, and the kingdom pays 1 talent... Right, it remains until the end of the turn. Rome is not really at war with any kingdom. It's at war with Illyria, but... it's nice to know. Next. Winter Quarters. Too early, we've only seen... let me see... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there were only 3 event cards. So this goes back into the deck. Enemies at the gates. Let's roll. 3. Ravage on. 4. Lydia Phrygia. Ha! Losers, I've already ravaged it. Too late. Ferment of Souls. Remove any oh my fucking... Okay, let's do this. We do not roll for kings. Oh! Oh! Wait a second. I'm going to pronounce his name correctly one last time. Taurion. Okay, Taurion is... he has his exit date. 2. He dies. Out of play. But wait. Aratos is also dies. Wait. Oh, this is bad. Macedon court is down to 2 people. Actually, first of all, this automatically makes... I think this should automatically make... Okay, maybe not automatically. Wait, I need to pick one of the replacements. So we have 3 options, cards number 14, 15, and 16. Which one do I pick? Let's roll a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, what's our replacement? Replacement, Brachillus. He is not going to be the chief minister. Yeah, so this is just a generic dude. He cannot defect or rebel, nor gain and lose renown. He is just here. Yeah. Right, this guy is no longer Strategos. For 1, he is now... delete. He actually has to be chief minister. Yeah. Right, next, do we roll for anyone? Actually, I need to roll for him. If he rolls... No, doesn't. Now let's check our rebel. Does he roll Snake Eyes? No, he rolls 6-4 second time in a row. Here, is anyone going to die in turn 2? No. But we're going to roll for them. Zeuxis? No. Antipatros? No. Here, do I have anyone dying on turn 2? Unfortunately, no. I already had someone die this turn. But let's check Tlepolemos. Tlepolemos. No. Agathocles, will you roll 6-6? No. Sosibios. 4-5. Ptolemaios the 4th. 1-3. No. Alright. This was good. Now, Seleucids, what are you going to do? Surprise, it's another envoy action in group from the grouping table. Let me check the grouping table. 6 and a 4, that's a 10. At peace, that is going to be Seleucid Periphery. Oh, interesting. Where should I start checking? 1. So this we're targeting Seleucid Periphery Kilikia. Where is that? Oh, here. No, nothing. Lydia Phrygia. Nothing. These places are all free places. You cannot do this. Rhodos. Oh. Oh. They're going to go after Rhodos. Who is going to do this? Who is going to diplomat their way? Well, I can't use this guy. I guess it's going to be, yeah, Antipatros. Activate. He's going to roll 2 dice. Needs to roll how much? 3 or less. Oh, he gets a hit. Rhodos is now allied with Seleucids. They gain 1 victory point. Finally. Also, I should give them the card. A specific card. Rhodos. Okay. I was actually eyeing Rhodos before, you know, everything happened. And Rhodos has a ship. Yeah, Rhodian Squadron, which is the only elite naval unit in the entire game. They don't operate on the entire... everywhere, but yeah, these seas, this is their home turf. Also, if you attack Rhodos, for some reason, if you try to do anything but diplomacy with Rhodos, first of all, it's going to be a naval invasion, so it's going to cost a ton of money. Secondly, Rhodos itself is a stronghold with 2 flags, so it's going to be difficult to take. Thirdly, if you attack, the Rhodian fleet automatically deploys to run supplies for Rhodos, so we have to score 2 hits. Taking Rhodos by force is really, really pricey and just difficult. Next, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What can I do? I mean, I have this bunch of losers. I do have some money. I've ravaged a bit, and I have a bit of money. Do I want to conquer... Okay, so here's the thing about... What's his name? Pergamon. Yes, the problem with Pergamon is that... At this point, Roman agenda actually includes allies sought Pergamon. And whenever Rome does diplomacy, it's not going to roll anything, it's just going to ally with whatever it's next on the list. Or remove an alliance marker. I suppose I could potentially delay this? Like, if I conquer Pergamon... Except I can't, because Pergamon also has a unit defending it, this one. And that's, like... And they have a squadron. No, we're not going to do this. Can we do, though? Do diplomacy? Send an army to Jerusalem? That's fashionable. Actually, let's try to do diplomacy there. Sosibios. Flip. Activate. Sosibios, activate. I need to pay a bribe. What is the bribe? I forgot what the bribe is. I haven't done envoys for so long. I think the bribe is... Extra 2 talent. So it costs 3. Right. Sending Sosibios here. He has a rating of 4. With the bribe, it's going to... He has to roll a 4. 6 and a 3. Yes. Unfortunately, that's just barely enough to remove the Seleucid influence. Now, Macedon. What is Macedon going to do? Well, first of all, same as always, I'm going to check whether they're going to ally with Hannibal. 2. Does this qualify for them for the alliance? NPK Macedon triggers on D6 1 or 2. Yes. Yes. They're doing this. Ha. Okay, Macedon is allying with Hannibal. What's gonna happen? Immediate casus belli on 2+ versus Macedon, then raise Roman belligerents by 2 levels. Roman belligerents cannot rise by 2 levels. Kind of weird. Oh, I suppose, yes, if you do this on like an earlier step of the war, it's possible. Right. I need to check how casus belli works. Okay, so this is pretty bold move. I need to roll a die modified by the casus belli DRM. And if it's at least equal to the CB threshold, Rome goes to war against the acting kingdom. So it's almost guaranteed that Rome, yes, Philippos is going to do the historical thing and trigger Rome. 5. Welp? Give me a moment, I need some markers here. No, not this. Where are the markers I need? Oh, I know. Foreign relation... No, not this one. This one. We're currently at war with Rome. Good job, you've done it. It's going to be painful. Okay, when Rome declares war on you, technically there is a possibility to forestall the war with Rome, but that only works if you have influence in the Roman Senate. By the way, I have not been paying attention to Roman Senate. I could potentially do, yes, lobbying. I could do stuff with Rome. It's a bit more expensive to bribe Rome, but I suppose I could send Eusebius to do it. But for now, it's just a declaration of war. What else is going to happen? Once triggered, may use a second bullet on a d6, not a mandatory check. Okay, let's... Wait, I need to activate a leader to do this. Right. Oh, right, I should check... first I should activate a leader to check diplomacy. Who is going to do this? I have only one leader who can activate for diplomacy. Roll. So, yeah, that would have hit. There's a +3 modifier. Yes, so good job. Yes, they do activate this. And yes. Macedon may pay 2 talents, activate a friend for diplomacy check. Okay, we cannot do this at the moment because they don't have a friend with can do diplomacy check. Alright, so Macedon is doing this, but there is absolutely no benefit for Macedon to do this. Also, the non-player thing instructions do not say anything about this most important ability. That is that Macedon can do, as it was supposed to do historically, send units to war, send troops to Italy to apply a DRM for the events. Oh well, right, so this is now in effect. We're going to keep it, I guess, here. Oh, by the way, Roman atrocities. Macedon could potentially trigger Roman atrocities, but not on this turn, because at this turn, they're done. Now, also, there is something very important I need to do. I need to stretch this a little bit. Now, Rome is at war with Illyria, and Rome is at war with Macedon. First of all, the card for Illyria, just general. Limited war, nothing. Oh, Rome does diplomacy. Roman diplomacy, yes, Aetolian. They already have an alliance with Aetolian League, so next they're going to get an alliance here. And this immediately puts the unit... Where is this unit? Pergamon. It's in the holding space, no. So this unit is now on the Roman side. Guess I should have invaded last time, but... don't flip them. Okay. That's done. Except maybe it's not. That was Roman diplomacy, yes. Now we're going to see what happens when Rome draws a second card, because one of the most scary things about Rome is that it can fight wars on literally every front at the same time, and also wars with Rome do not end in the winter. Oh, joy! They are campaigning against Macedon. I was not expecting this to happen so soon. Okay, so since it's not an attack against me, I can technically just control this war myself. What are Romans going to do? They're going to invade. Well, they already control this place fully. So I suppose they could attack Thessalia. How many units do they have? They have 1 legion. And have 1 ship. Although this card should not... No. Right, this goes here. I should see it. What is happening? I think at some point, at some level, the cards, the Roman units in this game are actually designated as cards. You cannot freely move them around. This is a bit annoying. But okay, so this guy has 1 Roman legion. Roman legions are terrifying because they are elite units. They need 2 hits to kill. Also, they always deal 2 hits if they do hit. Their only hope is that sometimes Roman councils are not very competent. But this one is a 4 siege rating and 3 battle rating. So, he's going to go to Thessalia. Is Rome going to send anyone to strengthen the defenses? No, not Rome, Macedon. Yes, there's going to be... They're very much interested in doing this. So this guy is going to be Strategos first. Wait, there is... This guy should not be... This guy is now Chief Minister. I'm going to give this guy... He's going there without an army. He's going to strengthen defenses. Strengthen defenses is reaction... Yes. Pay 1 talent per city place to improve siege rolls against all these cities. May lead available troops. But the markers will be dispersed on a successful roll of 1. Okay, so we're going to... Where do I get strengthened defenses markers? Oh, I know where I need to look. Not here, is going to be here. Yes. This 1, 2, 3. There are a limit of 4 strengthened defense markers. So they're going to defend everything because they can afford it. And now what's Rome going to do? Do I need to ravage? No. I'm just going to roll 4 siege rolls. And how strong is a... He has a 4, but all of these places are strengthened, so he's going to need to roll 3. Also, oh wait, he's going to use local allies. Why have I not placed Aetolia on the map yet? These guys are going to be activated. Use local allies. What is the reach of Aetolians? In Greece. Oh, they're ready to go anywhere. They don't touch. Just make sure they do not touch. So we have these units in case Macedon decides to campaign, because remember, Philippos has winter campaign ability. And now we are going to roll our siege, which is going to be terrible. Oh, we have a 1 and a 4. Well, that's not enough, but 1 is going to be good. Okay, we're going to remove this. Return to available. Oh no, wait. I think siege markers go not to available, but to dispersed. Then, this removed. This is getting now a Roman garrison. Everybody loves a Roman garrison. Oh wait, no, I can't take this. I can't take this. Undo, undo, undo. I cannot take this because this is a stronghold. It has like an additional -1 to siege rating. Okay, let's take this place. Dispersed. Delete. Roman garrison. Okay. This is getting spicy. Anything else I need to do? Not really, no. Yes. Okay, we're keeping it like this. And this is, I think, the 4th card. Yes, this is the 4th card activation. Next. End of the turn. Winter quarters. Okay, first of all, let's check out all of our ability, all of our events. Winter quarters. Resolve pending events and remove from play. Rome remains at war until it controls Illyria or finishes the turn at limited war. It finished the turn at limited war, so this is out of play. I guess Rome is no longer at war with Illyria. It doesn't happen. Until the end of the turn, nobody used this. Send out of play. This, alliance with Hannibal, retain as long as in effect. Yes, this is going to remain. Next, all wars between kingdoms end unless one king... Okay, we've done... That doesn't matter. The war with Rome doesn't end, so Macedon is going to have some fun. All units return home, including this burst box. Okay, this is something that can be done automatically with the press of a button. Roman consuls and their legions go to Roman-controlled satrapy with land path to current location. So Roman legion is actually going to... Rome is going to chill here, in Aetolia Epeiros. Aha. Yeah, Rome is very inconvenient. Bring the defenses, inflation, all leaders to fresh. Okay, let's press the winter quarters button. Should do something. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot to do the campaign. What is it called? The thing. You know, the Philippos' thing. We can do this, actually. Because Philippos has his royal army. And... actually, no, he won't. He won't because he... Yes, he would have only his royal army against the Roman legion plus Aetolians, which would be an undefeatable force. He would not attack. But, is he going to campaign anyway? He could campaign in Illyria, actually. He could totally do that. Okay, so it's not possible for him to campaign in Macedon core, because, yeah, that would get him destroyed. He has to roll on the grouping table. 3 plus 6. 9. Macedon at war with Rome. Would be Macedon periphery. There are only 2 places in Macedon periphery Rome can actually... Macedon would attack. Actually, no, more. They could attack Illyria. They could attack Aetolia Epeiros while Romans were away. Because I put the entire army here. And they could attack Thracia. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. 6. Aetolia Epeiros. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. So while this guy was here, our dude, Philippos V, Marcus, does a daring raid on the Roman rear. Here, there is no one defending because I all send them to the Salia. And so he can roll. Let's see how much he's going to roll. 2 sieges? Yeah, 2 sieges. Otherwise, okay. Subjugations. And free plunder. Okay, so there's going to be some plunder. But which doesn't matter, but whatever. 2 siege rolls. What is his siege rating? A 3. Respectable. Oh, but wait. There is a Roman ship here. Greece and all adjoining seas. Well, I did not move the ship anywhere, so the ship is going to remain here. Okay. He is rolling 2 dice for siege. 1. And a 6. Well, he can take... what? Acarnania. Okay, he can take Acarnania. He cannot take Phoenicia because it needs 2 hits because there is a Roman fleet here. It's supporting. Right. Delete. Seleucid Macedon garrison. Next. Aetolia, it gets 2 subjugation rolls. And there is a 1. Ha. Okay, these assholes are... they're gone. I mean, they are merely allied now, but that's... Wait, what happens with the Aetolian unit now? What happens with the Aetolian unit now? That doesn't matter. They should be back on... back to the holding space. And... this means that for the winter quarters, Rome, it has no allied, no controlled satrapy, so it has to go back to Italy. Philippos, you surprised me. Oh, by the way, you get 1 victory point for this. And you get the satrapy for this one. Okay, this was impressive. At least I didn't forget anything. Let's see. All units... No, not all units are back. Aetolians are now best friends of Philippos. For the next turn, they're going to be there. Achaeans are also supposed to be on the map. Maybe this is not going to turn out so badly. It totally will, but we can enjoy the show. Ravaged markers. I am supposed to keep these ravaged markers until I collect the profits. The bots are not going to be bothered by this, so they just clear everything up. Oh no, I forgot to. I mean, didn't have the time to the process everything. This was a very short turn, but wow, this is like a complete opposite to what was happening last time. A lot of nothing. Have I removed all the dudes from the map? Yes. Have I removed? No, I have not returned my royal army to where it should be. Why should I keep my royal army? And the siege train. Ionia. Oh, right. First, I need to have my resources. Wonderful. Anything else I'm forgetting? All leaders. Are all leaders fresh? Is everyone fresh? Is everyone decent? This marker should go away. Hey, you are supposed to go back to the holding box. And you too. And this should go away. Strategos appointments are only for a turn. Okay, so with this was a thing. Something certainly is changing in Greece. Let's move the market to turn 3 and see how much I fucked up when I edit this video and have to change something next time. Maybe. Hopefully not much.